White made a move. Knight e5. Pause the video to analyze black's next move. Rook takes d4 check. King takes d4. On a2. Knight g6 check. King f7. Knight f4. On promotes to queen at a 1 check. King e4. Black is clearly ahead. Let's go to the next game. Black just played. On g3. Pause the video and try to predict white's next move. Rook c6. Rook d3 check. King e7. King f4. Rook c4 check. King e3. On promotes to queen at c8. King d2. White is in a commanding position. Let's go to the next game. Black played. King c6. Pause the video to spot white's next move. Black wants to play King d7. King g5. Knight c2. King f6. Knight takes b4 and dominate the board. On e6 played by white. King takes d6. On e7. White intends to play, pawn promotes to queen at e8 and dominate the board. King d7 was chosen by black. Black wants to play Knight c6. King f5. King takes e7 and dominate the board. King f7 played by white. King d6. On promotes to queen at e8. King d5. Black is outplayed. Let's go to the next game. White just played King g3. Pause the video to spot black's next move. Queen c3 check. Queen takes c3. On takes c3. King f4. White is planning to play King e3. King c5. King d3. On c2. King takes c2 and put immense pressure on the opponent. On c2 played by black. King e3. On promotes to queen at c1 check. King d3. White is on the verge of defeat. Let's go to the next game. Black just played Bishop e8. Pause the video to figure out white's next move. On d5. King d4. On d6. Bishop c6. On d7. King e5. On promotes to queen at d8. King takes e6. Black is outplayed. Let's go to the next game. White made a move. King takes a5. Pause the video to spot black's next move. On e3. Bishop g4. On e2. Black is looking to play, pawn promotes to queen at e1 check, and establish a winning position. Bishop takes e2 move preferred by white. Knight takes e2. King b4. Knight d4. Black is preparing to play Knight f5. Bishop takes g5. Pawn takes g5 and take decisive advantage. On h4 played by white. Pawn takes h4. King c4. White is struggling to keep up. Let's go to the next game. White played Rook takes c6. Pause the video and try to predict black's next move. Pawn takes e3. Bishop e6 check. Rook takes e6. Rook takes e6. Pawn takes d2 check. King takes d2. Queen takes f2 check. King c3. Queen takes g1. Rook e7. Black is in a commanding position. Let's go to the next game. White played King takes g4. Pause the video and try to find black's next move. White is aiming to play King takes h3 and take decisive advantage. On h2 move preferred by black. Knight g3 check. King d3. King f3. On e2. Black considers playing, pawn promotes to queen at e1, and increase their advantage significantly. King f2 was chosen by white. Pawn promotes to knight at h1 check. Knight takes h1. King d2. Knight g3. Pawn promotes to queen at e1 check. King g2. Black is dominating the board. Let's go to the next game. White made a move. Queen e5. Pause the video to figure out black's next move. Queen takes e5 check. King takes e5. King takes h4. King d5. On g5. King c6. On g4. King b6. On g3. King takes a 6. On g2. King b7. Pawn promotes to queen at g1. Black might go for queen c5. Pawn a 6. Queen b5 check. King c7. Queen takes a 6 and increase their advantage significantly. On a 6. White is outplayed. Let's go to the next game. White played rook takes e3. Pause the video to spot black's next move. White is aiming to play rook takes e4 and secure a stronghold in the game. Rook takes e3 move preferred by black. Rook takes e3. Pawn promotes to queen at c1. Black is looking to play queen takes e3 and put immense pressure on the opponent. Queen takes c1 move preferred by white. Queen takes c1. Rook takes e4. Queen takes a 3. Rook takes e6. On b4. Rook b6. On b3. Knight e5. On b2. Black considers playing queen a2. Knight c6. Rook e8. Knight f3. Pawn promotes to queen at b1. Rook takes b1. Queen takes b1 and put immense pressure on the opponent. Knight gf3 played by white. Queen a1. Black's idea is to play pawn promotes to queen at b1. Rook takes b1. Queen takes b1 and increase their advantage significantly. Knight c6 move preferred by white. Rook f8. Knight e7 check. King h8. On h4. Pawn promotes to queen at b1. Black is setting up to play queen takes b6 and establish a winning position. Rook takes b1 move preferred by white. Queen takes b1. Knight g5. White has no response. Let's go to the next game.